afternoon, everybody. This lighting is shocking, isn't it? Let me put the big light on. It's a really weird day here today. Oh, now the cat's come in. Oh, God. It could be disastrous. Stay there. Do not come over here. Right, yes, good afternoon. I'm making stuff, as you can see. I found on my cricket machine... When did they? My daughter came over Saturday and she wanted to do some lettering and stuff on the cricket machine. And while it was out, I thought, well, I'll have a scoot through and see if there's some bits on there that I wanted. And I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, I found this. And it cuts like a specimen, you know. Oh, lordy. A film... You know what I mean. I can't think what they're called. Anyway, it cuts that shape. So I've gone through bits and bobs. I've embossed them all. I don't know if you can see that. I've stamped numbers and off of my new lovely set that I'm playing with, this one by Creative Expressions. So I've done all that. I've heat embossed them, and I went through my glue book, actually, the Reader's Digest glue book, and just stuck pictures in and things like that. I think you can see them all over the back here. So my intention is to make... I said to you the other day that my Devon Junk Journaler shop is a bit woefully low on stock. So what I'm thinking of making is some full page decorations with... This is just for example. It's probably won't go together, but yeah, and then maybe put a pocket on there so that, you know, somebody can buy those to stick in their own journals. They're going to be made a bit more posher than this. And what I'm using as background is my these photocopies of my gel prints, because I always think they make really nice backgrounds. So I was merrily crafting away, and I thought, turn the camera on, have a chat while you're sitting here and doing this. So I'm cutting them to about 4 3/4 inches. Oh, sorry, about 4 3/4 inches wide. Yeah, so I thought I'd just switch on, have a chat. Oh, I didn't do my intro. See, I knew it wouldn't last long. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Sue. The channel's called Susie Q Makes. And Susie Q is making, quite frankly. So yeah, the photocopies of the gel prints came out really well. These are some of my favourite ones that I kept the masterboards, luckily. And I got them printed on a laser printer so that, you know, you can just chuck anything on top and it's not going to smudge, because I've only got an inkjet. So I thought I would do that. So I hope you're all good. It is absolutely freezing here today. I'm not going to tell a word of a lie. It's the wind chill factor. It's got to be in the minuses. I don't know. It's just, we're going through an incredibly cold spell. We I took my eldest daughter, her daughter, and my other granddaughter. We all went off to the car boot on Sunday. We didn't stay long. It was bitter because it's up on the top of it's at Exeter Racecourse, which is right on the top of a hill, and there really isn't an awful lot there to stop the wind. And it was lovely when the sun was out. It was fine, no problem at all. But as soon as that sun went in, oh, I was really regretting not taking my gloves and things like that, you know. So anyway, yes, it's chilly, to say the least. So I've been a good girl and done my Pilates this morning. That's it for a couple of weeks. She's going on holiday and they haven't got anybody to replace her. I'm like, what am I going to do? What's my back going to do? More to the point. So, yeah, it's going to be... I shall miss her. I said to her, you're going to be back, aren't you? She went, oh, yeah. Oh, good. Because it's doing my back the world of good. So, yeah. And I can't get into my spinning class. That's been fully booked. So all I've got this week is, well, Pilates today and yoga tomorrow. And that's it. I'm not happy. Not happy. But I think that one will go really well on there. Yeah, so there we are anyway. That's my complicated little life. Fully explained. Okay, I've done quite a few. Shall I do some more? Yeah, these were just like images in that Reader's Digest book, and I thought in a film slide kind of situation. And then I cut some little diddy ones as well. I've got Beatrix Potter's little mouse in there. So yeah, that book yielded quite a lot for me. So yeah. Right, do I need any more? Let me think. Don't know. Let's try those for now. Let's see where we get. Right, you can just sit there for a minute. I've got a cup of tea there waiting for me to drink, so I must get and must not forget it. Okay, now what? I see nothing ready. I'll just blindly turn the camera on. I'm looking at that one actually. Yeah, I don't know now. Got myself all confuzzled. I love the effect of embossing, but I hate doing embossing. It's all sticky and gritty, and I know, sad, isn't it? I think that one's going to go on there. Right, you on there. I think you might look good on there. Okay. And I also cut out these circle shapes as well. And again, this was just, I don't know if it's a photo or a drawing, I can't remember, but yeah, I thought that was pretty nifty. I think that'll look nice. I'm going to round the corners. It's going to be stuck onto heavier cardstock, but I'm just trying to organise it before I go straight into that. Kind of gets a bit lost on there, doesn't it? I think that might be better on there. Not that keen on that one on there. This is really grungy, this one, but strangely that might be alright actually. Yeah, so there we are. I've been creating much lately, which is it's not like me, so I need to get back on it, back in it, and just get on it really. Can't think I've got anything else to tell you. It's yeah, just goes like that sometimes, doesn't it? Life really, at the end of the day. I don't know if I like that bit in particular. Let's try the next bit along. That might be better. It's got some circles on there as well. That way. Okay. It's that white bit, but we can always ink that, can't we? In fact, I've got the ink here. But it's not white, but it's not as dark as the rest of it, so yeah, okay, we can darken that down. Come here. Does have to go at the top, right? That one with that one. So I just want to make sure I've got enough cut first, and then we can get on and make some stuff. Yep, I like that one. And then I've got these little diddy ones. I think I'm going to just chop that down a tad more. We'll do a little bit more of the white. Right, so we've got some black and white images. I'm going to put those there. I love these two. This was, I think it was a photo in the book actually of a train station that's got all these signs at the back. So I've nabbed them off. I just nabbed the pictures of the images. So those two ought to go together. So we'll just do something with those. And what else have we got? I love this one. This was a old picture, again in the book, and I've just put it in one of those frames. What are you doing, weirdo? Sorry, the cat's in here. Right, okay, we'll leave those for a minute. Let's get these done. So, see what I mean? It's like gritty. Ugh. And yet I contained it all in a piece of paper. So anyway, never mind. Right. Okay, let's get the glue book. Let's put the chopper away for a minute. Tidy up these bits and pieces, because we might need those. Put you there. Now then, come on Susan, get the brain working. Need some card. I think craft card would look best behind there. I get this from the Works. It's only £1 for 15 sheets. That's in the UK. But yeah, it's a nice card. It's not shiny or anything. It's, you know, proper craft. Oh, I'll show you what I got at the car boot actually. I got this whole card of this glorious trim for £3. She's at another one next Saturday and she said, pop over, I've got loads. I went, right, I might have to go, because that was incredibly good value. So I'm thinking if I stick that on there, around the corners, put that on there, and then maybe we can have a pocket down here or something. They're just going to be, you know, page inserts for if people want that kind of thing. I was just going to say where's my chopper and I'll put it away, didn't I? Yes, I'm very pleased the way they photocopied. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I think they're great, because they certainly aren't run-of-the-mill, that's for sure. Now then, let me think. If you're doing an A5 journal, you only want it about 8 inches long. So, of course, the Tim Holtz ruler does not do 8 inches. Out there should be good. Let's chop another one while we're here. Go on, think, Susan, think. So if I chop that there, they're not all the same. Were they all the same height? Well, we can finagle it, basically. If it needs to be chopped down, we can chop it down. They make great journal covers, actually, thinking about it, wouldn't they? Toppers for your journal, so just slab a tea. So I usually end up forgetting about it, and then it gets freezing cold, and you know the rest. I think we'll do a fancy corner. I fancy a fancy corner. Just at the top, I think. Right, let's make a bit of space. Right, okay, let's do this one first. I like this one. Oh, of course, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I should have made a prototype, shouldn't I? And I haven't, so. You are watching it live. Lucky things, you. think what I'll do, actually I might just make them into sort of giant taggish type things, but can be used. Oh, that way up. This seems great, but it weighs a ton. The Euro punch thingy. Stay there because I need you in a minute. Right, we will be rounding the corners. That can go there. Right, okay. Just need to what else to put on it? What do you reckon? Maybe just quite simple, really. Just maybe a bit of book page. Work out a formula and then the others will fly. So thinking I like that there. Actually, if I move that up there, we could put a pocket here. That could sit on the pocket. It needs to be something a little bit nicer than that though. That's a bit leery. That's matchy matchy. Okay. Let me pause you for a sec. Let me grab some stuff out because it's all behind me and it'll be noisy. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I've got some bits together now. So I just embossed some vellum with a Sizzix die. It's the number one because I'm thinking I don't really want to cover up all that decorative paper, but I do want a pocket. I'm thinking that could look quite good. If you've got an embossing machine, does it do that? It splits the paper sometimes. The parchment paper. I don't know why it does that. It could be there was too much pressure. I don't know. I am thinking about the new Switch machine, which I've told you before. But I'm getting closer and closer. I've been watching lots of demos. It does look good, and I can cut my bigs die in it, which was my the biggest thing that I wanted. So and it'd be just nice to have it because I've got all my Sizzix stuff in a trolley, a Hobbycraft trolley, not a posh IKEA one, and yeah, I just think, you know, I've measured it up, it'd sit on top of the trolley. I could just pull the trolley over next to me when I want to do some embossing or, you know, cutting, and it would just slide across. That would be there for my convenience. See, talking myself into it, aren't I? And then on Saturday, after using my cricket machine, my daughter said, if you ever think you want to get rid of it, all right, okay. So I've got a home for that to go to if it needs one. So, but it's just the expense. It's like, where do you stop, you know, because it can get a little bit ridiculous, can't it? So, right, come on, concentrate what you're doing. I don't know. Do I stick that there? I quite like that there. I just don't like this bit here. I don't know why. Maybe it needs some stamping up there. It's just plain, isn't it? I think that's what's putting me off it. So let's grab a bit of paper. Sorry, glass. So I need some scripty stuff. Got anything handy? Probably not. Sorry, give me a second. Let me just find something. I had some out already, but obviously not. Must get more organised, Susan. That's got more organised. What's that say? Nope. Just want some, sorry. Hang on, I'm coming. Oh, goodness sake. You'll do. You'll do. It's just a little bit of... Just run out of room again. How does that always happen? Right, you guys go over there. Okay. I'm looking at the bubbles now. Do I need bubbles or do I need... Oh, there's script. Let's have a bit of script. Stick with the plan, Sue. Stick with the plan. Have to use my jumbo. Oh, no, hang on. It's a small one. So I was going to have to use my jumbo stamp pad thingy. Now then, it's going to be, I think it's going to have to be brown, isn't it? So, where are you? You're there. Oop. Just do some of this all the way around, and hopefully that'll make me like it. Sorry, oh my lord, that was really loud. I'm so sorry. Completely dropped it. Oh gosh, hope you didn't have headphones on. What am I like? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Much better. Yes, I like now. Okay, you there. Pocket there. Maybe I will have the little thingy on there. I found this and I'm really tempted to put this under here. Because that is quite industrial, that picture. That there. I don't really want to cover up all my gel printing, but I just feel it needs more, basically. Right, let's get this pocket stuck down. Right, let's get the background stuck. Let's get that on there first of all. Right. Lid on you. You, don't drop you again because you were super noisy. Right. You stick. There you are. I haven't put everything back in its place from when my daughter and granddaughter invaded me, so I'm a little bit out of sorts at the moment. So. Always cut another layer of numbers off there, make that pocket a bit smaller, couldn't I? Yep. It's better. Still, I really do fancy that there, as you can probably tell. Doing it. Okay. Got to stop being a little so what's the word? So fussy. I'm not a perfectionist. I will never ever be a perfectionist. That is not something anyone would ever be able to throw at me, but I can be quite fussy, but I know when it fits, when it looks right and what have you. So well, I like to think I do. I don't know, I could be bigging myself up there and you're sat there going okay, you think so, dear? Just going to take the corners off there. If it'll punch. Will you punch? Okay. Doesn't like vellum. A lot of things don't like vellum. I found that over the many years that I've been using the blooming stuff. I'm going to stick it with Fabri-Tac and we'll make a they definitely don't need to be that big. And what I'll do, I'll go through my ephemera box because I've no doubt got something that will fit in there lovely. And they will just be some pages for a journal, if anybody wants them. Oh, stop sliding. Thank you. Let's get the lid on that, so that'll be going everywhere. Okay. So, you there. I do fancy some stuff underneath it, so let's find some stuff. Bit of book page. Don't want a lot. It's really old, this one. It's a Little Women's book. Now, quite boringly, I need to ink. Actually, I don't really think I want you that thick. On a little bit of collage, not too much. Yes, my desk is not straight. I have worked that out for myself. It slants this way. I think it's the floor actually. It's probably the amount of weight of stuff that's in this room that is making the whole thing shift downwards. If I don't move soon, it'll end up in the kitchen down below. Too much stuff. Still got sorry, not talking much. Just want to try and get I say a formula, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Sorry, she's screaming next door, as you can probably hear. Yeah, I think I need to spread it out a bit though. Right, okay. I do like that, so that's fine. Stay still. Right, I like you there. Start you there. Let's put you next. And then you. Lovely. Go barking dog all afternoon now. Should be lovely. Yeah, so we put that there. Yeah, quite like that. Okay. Best way to stick that, probably art glitter glue. I'm mostly talking to myself here, sorry. Oh, actually, oh, I just had a thought. We could turn that into a little tuck spot from the top. A pocket more, actually. Hold on. Let me get that stuck down before it dries. scratch my schnozzle because it's itching. Excuse me. Oh, I've got this little one to go on here, haven't I? Yeah, I do like that there actually, I think. Maybe a label or something up there. So actually we could turn that into a little tuck too. Just stick that there. Grab my ephemera box down. This is the ready-made stuff. Where's all my labels? At the back. Of course they're at the back. Right, doesn't need a big one. It's got fabric on it, so that won't be any good. Needs to be nope. Yeah, you can have hundreds of labels or tags made and you never have got the right one. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've got loads in here, but yeah, none of those are right. Okay, let's just call that a day. I've got these little blank ones here. So I think it is. We have one stuck in there. How many is there? Is that two? No, just one. That could stick in there like that. We'll cover it, of course. And then that one's a bit big. Where's my hole punch? Hang on. Yeah, that'd be about right. What can we cut you out of? So I've got all my papers next to me at the side. Oh, a bit of parchment card, that'll look nice. Little tag in there. I'll put a hole in it. And what I'm thinking is it'll be too big. It'll be too little. I was thinking of a circular thingy to go in there. Okay, maybe not. Right, okay, so what I'll do is I will make those and we'll put them in. Not sure about this. I should have inked that before I put it on. And I forgot. Sometimes I think I'm the slowest in the world at putting stuff together, but actually because I don't edit, you know, you get to see everything, because by now some other creators would have, you know, jumped you forward to, oh look, here it is, finished article type thing. Well, as you know, I don't and a lot of people have said they don't want me editing, so that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna need darker. So let's try the old ground espresso. Yes, that's fine by me. I don't particularly want to start because I ain't got the time. I'll be perfectly blankly honest with you. If I've got to start spending 8 hours a day or whatever it is, video editing, yeah, you'll get one video a week, I think, max. Plus, you get to see all the muck-ups that I make as well, because it doesn't always work out, as we know. Scrap of paper. It's just ridiculous, this room. There's never a scrap when you want one. What was I going to do? There. Sorry, I don't know if you saw that. Dragging it in again. better. Scrunch it down a little bit. I do like that one. I'm going to have to get the big one. Ground espresso. Espresso, sorry. Really, really should have inked there. Okay, quite like that. So it's going to have a little tag in there and another little tag in there. Something in there. Journal card or something. Right, we'll get the bases made and then perhaps I'll come back and show you the other one. God knows how long I've been going, but I'm sure you'll be alright. I'm not going to do... Those fancy corners needed that to be turned into more or less like a little tag or a tag. So I'm not going to do it again. Because I don't want to. Because I really just want these to be able to be stuck into an art journal or a page or whatever you want to stick them into, you know. Don't have to be... Oh, well, that's a giant tag. Right, so that's that inked up a bit. Butterfly. Okay, so once again, I don't think it's going to need the script stamping this time because I've inked it already. So that's all good. So let's put some rounded corners. Don't stick. This was not a heavy weight copy paper I did this on, so that's why it's been a little bit ridiculous. Okay. Just thinking, if I stuck that onto card, I could have a pocket in there, couldn't I? And then we could do the 2 butterflies. Bit of collage work in the middle. Thought it, I've got to do it once. As soon as I think of something, I'm like, yeah, that's it, that's the answer. So I just need to find some card. Let's get that stuck on there. Sorry guys, this is probably running on, but sometimes it's all right to sit and watch something. Oh, I'm not liking that corner. So you need to behave. Thank you. Right. I'm just gluing, I don't know if you can see over here, but just gluing this paper down. I'm alright once I get going. It does take me a while to get going, but ew, what is that? Glue, lovely. Let's come off the book page. Cut up. Every time. Leave yourself some space, Susan. Sorry, that was really loud. Sorry, right, cover your ears. It's because I'm going through quite a thick-ish card. Right, let's do up some of those later as well. Let's put you back up there. Okay, so if that's going to be a pocket, that's going to need a thumb thingy. I really have no more room. Just getting the circle punch. Yeah, we get a nice big journaling card in there. That'll look quite good. Yeah, cool. Happy little bunny. Right, this time I'm going to ink it Oh, I need to round the corners first. Don't know how all that glue got on there. Well, I do know because it came off the book, didn't it? So. Right. Okay, where were we? What I might do is, I could chop that down a tad, couldn't I? And then that would look better. So if I chop it, so I don't know where my pencil's gone. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll do the nail bit about there. Can I see that? Yes. Keep my thumb there. Right, mind your ears. This might sound a bit loud. Sorry. Get that nice and dark around those edges. Right, you should look better now. Which you do. I'm going to drag it over slightly. Well, no, actually, no, I'll keep it in the middle. Because then we'll have a nice tab coming out here. Boom. I think I'm going to go Fabri-Tac because it just gives me a little bit of wiggle room. The art glitter glue sort of, you know, makes me a bit of a nervous wreck, really. Because, like, you know, you get one slam down and that's your lot. Definitely think that purple one needs to go there. Actually, when I was doing the cricket, I did a load of leaves. I thought they might look quite nice there. They need dulling down, of course. They're far too bright at the moment, but we could put some of those on, couldn't we? I end up putting everything on my glue back, and then I forget to come off. Thank you. I forget to change the page. Okay. Pete's sake, what are you doing? Oh, you've got glue on you, that's why. Struggling for light here today. It's a really weird day today. Bitter, bitter cold. That's quite nice, like those. Like a bit of collage there. Put some numbers on. It's got quite a lot of numbers on it. Oh, they've got the same number. Darn. Does that matter? Does it matter? Probably not. Could always put a label over it, couldn't I? There you go. I don't think that would cover it. No, you still see it. No, the way it's too much pressure, I guess, on the old Sizzix machine. Stay. Right, so I think what we need is a little bit of, just a little bit of collage stuff going on. Bit under there. It'll go underneath, don't worry. I do like this paper. I need to get some more of these. They were off the Graphics Fairy. It's some of her freebies that she does, which is lovely. I always think it's very generous when you get a, well, actually that might go right across there. When you get quite a major player, a maker, you know, gives you lots of freebies. It's really good, because, you know, we can't all afford to keep buying digitals. I'm trying to find a really good set of labels, but I don't want to go for the obvious person. So, who does do good labels? Right, so if we put that there, let's have you there, you there, you here, you there, maybe that, and don't want another butterfly, that'll be well overdoing it. Come on, just want some little bit of text. This is Shakespeare, this one. Anybody watching us junk people that do this stuff, they must think we're potty, mustn't they? Because we get the tiniest little bits of paper and we do stuff with it. I mean, you know, any sane person wouldn't be doing this. It's just us. This one completely got destroyed and eaten by the embossing folder. Definitely had too much pressure. Yeah, it's going to crack like hell. I'm not going to abuse that. Okay. Sorry, I feel it just needs something else. Don't know what. Maybe move you over there, you there. Maybe you two. I can't grab anything at the moment. Can't wait for my nails to grow a bit. Maybe you there. Or there. I'll find it when I know it. Bear with me. Just needs a little bit of something. It's so nice to be using my gel prints in this way. It's really lovely. Satisfying. Maybe not that big bit, maybe just that little bit there. Oh, stay. Yeah. And in here, what's it in here? In here, I've got a number there. going to chop that out. You can tell it was upsetting me. I have two numbers identical there. Right, let's get these puppies stuck down. I'll see what time we've got. I think I've been running on a bit, haven't I? Tends to fly away from me, unfortunately. And as I never have anything pre-planned, right, so that there. Right, let's get that stuck in the middle first, I think. Yeah, it just takes me a while to warm up and think about actually what I want and how I want it to look and what have you. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Oh, hang on. I've turned that over. Oh, it's going to be that side. Oh, I didn't know that was on the other side. Sorry, complete change of plan. But that really draws the eye. Let's darken up those edges a bit. Oh yeah, I love that. Plenty of glue on there. Kind of get that ish straight. Stay still. Right, okay. A little bit text. I still want that in the middle, I think. I think that just breaks that up a bit. The rule of threes. Yeah, that's okay. Again, 3 and 1. It just gives me a little bit of wiggle room. If it's sort of 50 odd minutes, which it probably is actually, I'll call it quits on this and I'll carry on my own. Right, I'll be fine. Yeah, I kind of want you about there. Squish. Yeah, do take the time, don't they, these little things? It doesn't look like you're doing a lot, but it does take time. Hang on, don't stick. I think I want you over there. Just sort of brings it in. And the joy of that glue is it just rubs away. Which is why I like it. Wish it wasn't quite so expensive, but it is what it is. These leaves are another cricket thing, by the way. So. About there would be good. that. Really love that. And you've got the shine of the embossing on there, so it's sort of, I didn't put because I was using this for, instead of the Versamark thing, it's Stampendous clear embossing ink, so I just dabbed it in places. It's got like a dabber. Let me show you. It's a dabber one, so you can just dab 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 and then put your embossing powder on, but of course you can choose where it goes. So yeah, I like that. Let me see how long we've been going, because I think it's quite a while. Oh, good grief. Oh, cool. An hour for those, really. Right, let me give you a close-up. So yeah, I kind of envisage them as being pages in a journal. You could even use them as a topper for the front of a journal, basically, I guess. But yeah, just it's just an excuse for me to play, really, and make stuff that is useful. So yeah, we've got a nice pocket there, so I need to make a tag there, a big one there, and a journaling card probably in there or something. But yeah, you know what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit higgledy-piggledy, but yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.